Well, what about us in here? I've told my story. My pa raised me on his own. Kept me fed, kept me clothed, put the roof over my head, put me through school, made me feel loved. My mom left when I was just a kid. Well, there's no use moping over it now. I can't miss something you've never had. You know, you should really learn to take some of your own advice, Reggie. What are you talking about? Your mother left, and you think it's your fault that your father lost the love of his life because he chose to care for you. No, I don't. What are you talking about? It's not your fault, Reggie. I know that. You're not to blame. I know that. The blame isn't on you, okay? It's not your fault. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it! I know that! It's not your fault. It's not. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I don't have much time, Reggie. I need to go. Adeline, what the... Adeline?
You have to heal, Benji.
Adeline, what are you talking about?
You both have to heal.
Adeline! Adeline! Maros, what's going on?
Benji, please. I can explain.
It's you, isn't it? You're Ephemere! To our dearest Everly. It's been about 431 days since you left, and this is also my 415th letter. You probably expect me to say something along the lines of, my day was just a repetition of yesterday and the days before that, the exact same way I've been overusing that line for the past 100 letters. Don't fret, miss. I've got an interesting one to write today, to make up for not writing these past few days. Well, technically you wouldn't really know that, huh? Since... Anyway, days ago, Pa was really sick, so I got the chance to manage the shop. I was extremely excited, so I did a little bit of tidying up in hopes of meeting customers and selling some pieces. But unfortunately, I had just one customer. After hours of boredom and anticipation, hearing the front door finally creak open and the wind of air enter the shop was everything. No need to go nuts. I did not lose my mind and scare her away. I simply stayed behind my desk and pretended to read Pa's newspaper. She was an enthusiast for rusting pieces, I could tell. She observed every corner, not a single soul could take her eyes off the artifacts. I waited a moment or two, but I just couldn't stay still, so I went up to her.
A Pied Piper's Flute. Interesting choice. The story goes like this. You see, I know the story, and I know it well enough because I grew up reading the stories from the grandmothers. But I do really like the kids.
Well, in that case, we have a section over there just for artifacts regarding their stories, if you'd like to see it.
I'm surprised you didn't see me there with your stalker nightstick. Well, drama manager, please. I'm kidding. You know, the spindle is my favorite.
Pardon?
The spindle from the artifacts.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. Spindle. She was lovely, Everly. It was like we were destined to meet, you know? And it's been difficult for me to mingle around and meet new people lately, but with her, it's almost as if we've known each other for years.
Benji, it's an iris. Would you look at that?
My life became a blossoming iris the moment she came. I had a friend. She made me feel like my life was worth living again. A similar feeling of discovering a piece you know would be perfect for your shop. With the feeling of the door finally creak open, I didn't feel lonely anymore. The void in me was gone. Left the day she came.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just had a wild nightmare last night. It will be okay.
They didn't stop. In fact, they escalated, but it was okay. I had her. I had someone to hold on to. Days went by pretty swiftly with her. Everything was lighter for me and I wasn't as scared. These nightmares, Everly, I was so confused. Everything was finally going well. I have a friend. Then I have these nightmares. My life took a turn. The day became the dream and the night the nightmare. Double life for the next dozen days where the suit of the other consumed me.
How can we leave you so on edge? Something for those who rest left you so restless. The longer you hold your breath, the more that you leave, the less you will see. Why